Hey you guys, so I am here with a different type of video. It's not my usual hair tutorial. This video is going to be on how to go natural. And I get asked this question a lot, and a lot of people do not, know how to go natural. They're not familiar with their natural hair, maybe because they've been permed all their life or maybe just heat damage. So I'm going to give you some information. So, um, first of all, I just want to say before you even think about going natural or returning natural, you want to research it and get information on it. So before I actually, you know, went natural and went on my natural hair journey, I was YouTubing every little thing. I was YouTubing Big Chop, how to go natural, what short natural hair, just things like that, and watching other naturals tutorials, their videos, just giving and showing you how to go natural. So you don't want to go into it completely blind. You want to know, you want to have some type of knowledge when you go natural. So after you do that, to go natural, basically you either big chop or you transition. So big chopping is cutting off all of your hair pretty much, or all of your damaged hair. So if you're permed or maybe you have heat damage, when you big chop, you're just gonna cut off all of that perm, all of that heat damage, and start your natural hair journey, growing your natural hair out. I have big chopped multiple times. I feel like it's, in my opinion, it's the easiest route because you just get rid of all of that nasty, damaged hair. And also, I feel like it's good to big chop because you get to go through every stage of being natural. You get to start with the short hair, and then work your way through gradually, to the different hair lengths in your hair journey. But big chopping is totally up to you. Do not feel pressure to big chop or feel like you have to. Big chopping is scary. I'm not even going to lie. I've big chopped 3 times, like I said, and every time I did it, I was really scared. So, yeah, don't big chop unless you are 100% ready. And that gets me into transitioning. If you're not ready to big chop, then you have the other option of transitioning to natural hair, which when you transition, you don't cut your hair. You leave the damaged or permed ends on your hair as you grow your natural hair out. And you can choose to either grow it out for a few months, a year. Some people would go over a year, and then you can big chop and chop off all your ends, or you can slowly cut off your ends. So you can let your natural hair grow maybe 3 months, and then you'll snip off an inch of your damaged ends. So it's all up to you. When transitioning, I also did transition when I had texturized my hair, about a little over a year ago. I transitioned for a few months, but I ended up just chopping it all off. So when you transition, you want to stop doing what you were doing before you wanted to go on your natural hair journey. So if you are transitioning from permed hair, you want to stop getting perms or you're not gonna be natural. So stop getting perms. If you are recovering or transitioning from heat damage, obviously you have to stop using heat. And that's kind of why I feel like transitioning is harder, especially if you're permed, because you're going to be dealing with two different textures, a curly texture and a straight texture, and it's kind of hard to like wear wash and goes and things like that when you're dealing with that. So some people still, straighten their hair, think they can do those straight styles, but really you can't. When you're transitioning, it's best to stay away from heat, stay away from perms, and protective style. Protective styling is key when you are transitioning. So putting your hair in box braids, wigs. Um, you can do natural styles like flexi rods or perm rods, and kind of blend the two textures together. You won't be able to even tell if you're natural or permed. Um, those are good protective styles to do when you are transitioning, or you can do a braid out. There are many styles you can do, but protective styles are key when transitioning. Like I said, stay away from anything you were doing previously. So, yeah, that's basically how you go natural. You either big chop or you transition. I'm not going to say one's better than the other because it's all up to you and what you feel is best for you. Like I said, don't feel pressure to big chop. I know there's a ton of big chop stories, but don't do it until you're completely ready. And also, if you want to big chop, don't feel discouraged by anyone or even yourself. But like I said, big chopping is scary, but once you get the hang of your hair, you learn what products to use, how to style it, and jazz it up a bit. Big chopping is not even that bad. I actually loved my short hair once I figured out how to take care of it. Same with transitioning. It can be hard, but both both big chopping and transitioning, once you get your natural hair, you start seeing your curls, you're learning how to take care of your hair, it all is worth it in my opinion. So yeah, the natural hair journey is it's a learning experience. You can watch all the videos you want, but your hair is completely different from anybody else's hair. So you have to try different products, try different styles, see what works for you, what doesn't work for you. And once you get a nice regimen, something that works for your hair is just going to grow and blossom, and yeah, you'll end up with nice natural hair. It won't always look like my hair. And anyways, this is a twist out. But you may have hair that is really loose. You may have hair that's really kinky. You might have 4C hair. You might have 3B hair. You never know. You never know until you actually grow your hair out. So I hope this video was somewhat informational to you guys. I know it's not a long video. It's kind of short and straight to the point. But I just wanted to put this out there for the people who are always asking me, really curious and want to start their natural hair journey. So I hope you guys enjoyed this short little video, and leave any questions, comments, video suggestions down below in the comment box, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.